What is going on, Yawn Nation? Welcome back for some more Cyberpunk 2077 news and details. Today we're clearing up some misconceptions about a Q&A podcast from German Magazine GameStar where there was alleged information on cyberspace combat, a detail about Night City's thousands of NPCs, the revamped melee system and more, Cyberpunk 2077's ratings in the Middle East, a new song by Samurai, and the Cyberpunk 2077 limited edition console and an awesome add-on it comes with. Get 15% off high-quality metal art from Displate featuring officially licensed designs. Check out the link in the pinned comment and the description. First up, we have a Reddit post which got a lot of traction online and that we actually covered in the past Cyberpunk 2077 community podcast. In it, the original poster had translated what appeared to be a new GameStar Plus podcast featuring Miles Tost and Philipp Weber. Now, GameStar Plus is premium paywalled content, and so non-members actually didn't have access to it, and additionally, it was all in German. It was mistranslated, but not before it was picked up by a ton of people, including big media outlets. Now, the standout points from the article were that cyberspace net-running battles would involve summoning RPG-esque creatures and programs, that thousands of NPCs had daily routines, and that the melee system had received a big overhaul. What most people didn't see, however, was senior quest designer Philipp Weber addressing this information on Reddit and Twitter as being mistranslated. In a response to a VG247 article containing the misinformation, he responded specifically saying the information is based on a mistranslation and that it's not correct. The Reddit user directly apologized to Weber, to which he responded, "No problem at all, just wanted to make sure to clarify so the proper info is out there." He said he can't go into detail on how the systems actually work, but that he's sure that there will be more news about Cyberpunk soon with the Night City wire. TLDR, essentially take all this information with a grain of salt. I know we are pretty excited about this info on the last podcast, even though we did mention that it wasn't confirmed, but hopefully battles in cyberspace, NPC routines, and the melee system are still going to impress however CDPR chooses to implement them. Moving on, we have some updates via the IMDb page for Cyberpunk 2077 on potential new characters. We've talked about updates to the IMDb page a couple times before with characters like Vasquez and Dr. Paradox popping up on the page, but this time we have what seems to be an Asian woman named Wakako Okado, played by Ren Hanami, as well as Mateo, played by Antonio Alvarez. Obviously, there's not much to note about these characters other than they have appeared on the page and that they may be in the game. Moving on, we have a brand new song release from Samurai, Johnny Silverhand's band in Cyberpunk 2077. This is still, as far as I know, unlisted on the Cyberpunk 2077 YouTube channel and is named The Ballad of Buck Ravers. Here's a snippet of the brand new rock song by Refused, who are creating the music for the fictional in-game band.
Lost another day to pointless drudgery, soul chipping away all my autonomy, a rodent in the race, unsung and underpaid. My colleagues seem to me like saints in cheap parade. Then it shocked us in the herd, and a nauseating burn on the doorpost of the world, where the content is secured. Just the naked emperors and the rattling of the purse. I hope you're full of hers, 'cause nothing could be worse than a live limb as a limb in a dead anatomy.
Next, we have a new rating board giving Cyberpunk the go-ahead to be released. The UAE, who have historically been pretty harsh when it comes to game ratings, did not ban Cyberpunk from their region, so for my Middle Eastern friends, you won't have to jump through hoops to get your Cyberpunk fix. This is coming off the heels of the Middle East banning The Last of Us 2. We'll leave the speculations as to why to the community and chalk it up as a win for CDPR's upcoming title. Next up, we have some news about Stadia. Cyberpunk 2077 will not launch on Stadia on September 17th and has been pushed back to an unknown date at the end of the year. There doesn't seem to be an explanation from Google either, so if you're a Stadia player, that is a definite bummer. Stadia has been a pretty big failure on Google's end so far, and honestly I don't really have much faith in the product. If you do own a Stadia but want to play 2077 on release on a budget, consider getting a cheap console. Segueing nicely here, we have the release of the Xbox One limited edition Cyberpunk console. Not only does it look high-tech, but there's also a ton of Easter eggs on the console itself when it's under a UV light. Additionally, it's looking to come with a free expansion. Some outlets were mentioning free DLC, but DLC is actually free for everybody, so yes, the first Cyberpunk expansion that drops will be yours free of cost if you end up picking up this console. Stock seems to be going out pretty quickly, so if you get the chance to grab one, it might be a good idea. As always, thank you guys for watching. We have hit double digits when it comes to the waiting time for Cyberpunk 2077. We're at 99 days as of today, so very exciting news. I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.